Hey everybody, Jeremy here with the Practical IT channel. In this video, we're going to take a look at a network tool called Trippy. This combines the functionality of ping and traceroute and is available cross-platform BSD, Linux, macOS, and Windows. Let's get started. Here we are on our Windows machine. We're going to open a PowerShell as admin, right-click Start, PowerShell admin, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to search for the Trippy package. Winget search Trippy, and this should come back with our package. Okay, as we can see, we've got Trippy is the name of the package. Winget install Trippy. Okay, so the key right here is that command line alias added called trip. Notes: you must configure the Windows Defender firewall to allow incoming ICMP traffic. See GitHub. Then we're going to take and we're going to copy this. All right, how do I allow incoming ICMP traffic in the Windows Defender firewall? So the rule can be created right from PowerShell. So we're going to copy this, paste that in, and there's that part done. The rule can be enabled and disabled as follows. We are going to run the enable just to make sure. Now, they also point out there is a step-by-step guide to configure it manually in the graphical interface. But hey, we're command line junkies, so it's all good. Okay, so we are still in an elevated command prompt for PowerShell. The first command we're going to look at is the very basic one, trip example.com. And as you see, you've got the status information at the top for the target. It's going to example.com. You've got IP addresses for both. You've got the time, protocol, and status, the number of hops, and the number of packets lost. And we've got a little graph down here at the bottom. And so that's all and good. Now, you can run Trippy from an unprivileged prompt as well. And you can do that by doing -u. But unfortunately, Windows users, this is not supported on Windows. You've got to use the elevated prompt. So if we were to do the same thing over here on macOS, you can see that it runs without an issue as an unprivileged user. We can move on to some of these other options. So we can do trip.com. Oops, excuse me. We can do trip example.com -p for protocol, and we can specify a protocol ICMP, which is going to be the same sort of ping test, but we can also do UDP or TCP. If you wanted to get really fancy, you can trace multiple targets simultaneously. You can use the left and right arrow keys to move between the tests. And it can make things a little bit quicker for you. And our last set of examples, you can specify the DNS resolver. So you've got a few options here. Trip example.com -R for resolver. We could say Google. And we've got to allow access here. Other options include Cloudflare, System, and Resolve without an E. And they all work pretty much the same, sometimes with slightly different results, but that's all right. That's all part of the testing process and can be useful in different scenarios. And that's going to about wrap up things for today. Consult the website and look at their command reference guide. There are some other options, things that will display maps, and some interesting things if you plug in the proper API keys. But for today, that's going to wrap things up. Check out the video on your screen for something related to watch. Thank you again. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.